I'm also signing an executive order to instruct the Departments of Defense and Homeland Security to begin preparing the 30,000-person migrant facility at Guantanamo Bay. Most people don't even know about it. We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the American people. Some of them are so bad we don't even trust the countries to hold them because we don't want them coming back, so we're going to send them out to Guantanamo. This will double our capacity immediately, right? And tough. That's a tough place to get out of. Today's signings bring us one step closer to eradicating the scourge of migrant crime in our communities once and for all. And it was just it's just an unforced error that we even have to be doing this. Now we need Congress to provide full funding for the complete and total restoration of our sovereign borders, as well as financial support to remove record numbers of illegal aliens.
Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Racha, Kadash, for giving me the spirit and power to make this lesson. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well. Rabarakatham. Onto the elect, this is the brother Gabar from the Great Millstone Dallas branch, back with another lesson. All right, and we see Trump's moving pretty fast. All right, and we see how this lines up with prophecy of them coming in like a flood. Okay, they coming down on Northern Kingdom. All right, they got 30,000 beds in Guantanamo Bay. All right, for the nastiest criminals. All right, and they don't want to just send them back to their country. They want to hold them themselves for surety. All right, and he also signed an executive order to go in and stop the cartel, deeming them T-errors group. All right. So this is pretty big, man. This is pretty big. All right. See, the Lord is coming down on Northern Kingdom first. All right. With this de-escorted, I say. All right. Don't want this to get striked or flagged or nothing, you know. But if it does, so be it. But yeah, you know, this is what's going on. All right. Esau Edom, knowing that he has a short time, he's gonna speed up his plans, and that's what we're seeing. A lot of fast moves have been made. All right, this guy Trump is gonna issue in the golden age, so to speak. And what is that? All right, let's just grab that right quick and we'll grab some scriptures. This just on Google. I just typed in golden age definition. It says, an idyllic, often imaginary pastime of peace, prosperity, and happiness. It says the period when a specified art, skill, or activity, in this case America, is at its peak. You see? So the golden age is supposed to be America's peak, all right, with Donald Duck in it. All right, so that means what? That means ultimately having complete power over the people, over the earth, all right, via the C-HIP and AI. All right, that's why they invest in that $500 billion into Stargate. And it reminds me of Terminator Skynet, you know, Sky, Gate, Net, you know. So they know what they're doing. All right, they know what they're doing. This is all planned strategically. All right, but this is heavy news, man. And then you got this right here. I want to read this article by NPR.org. It says, National Trump order cracks down on anti-Semitism. I say it like that. Anti-ism, Semiism, all right. Trump's order cracks down on anti-ism and could deport foreign student protesters, right? If you are out there speaking against, all right, the small hats, the fake JEWs, the 1948ers, you could find yourself depopped, you know, de-escorted, right? I'm gonna read a little bit of this article. It says an executive order signed Wednesday, and this came out January 30th, which is today. All right, this came out January 30th, 1:21 a.m. It says an executive order. Oh, it's like not today. Oh no, today is January 30th. I'm tripping. So this did come out today. All right, but it says an executive order signed Wednesday, which was yesterday, by President Trump outlines, or it could be last Wednesday. All right, so recently, an executive order signed Wednesday by President Trump outlines a broad federal crackdown on anti-Semitism in the U.S., especially on college campuses, and suggests foreign students who take part in prohibited activities like supporting terrorist organizations could be depop, right? And they're going to do the same thing for their citizens. It's not going to be a difference. All right. It says the order cites an unprecedented wave of vile anti-Semitism, Semitic, I say it like that, Semitic description, vandalism, and violence, and states that U.S. policy shall be to use all available and appropriate legal tools to prosecute, remove, or otherwise hold to account the perpetrators of unlawful anti-Semitic harassment and violence. You see, which we're not committing violence, all right, but you got agents set up to try to get the ministry blamed, all right, which they sought for false witnesses against Yahweh Shai. But you got agents set up, all right, throughout these camps, all right, so some of these camp heads, all right, and within Great Millstone as well. That's what happened with Yahweh Shai. You had Judas, all right. You had man come upon him saying, Master, Master, asking him certain questions, trying to trip him up. All right, so nothing is new, you know. But woe unto them who the offenses may come by, you know. It says, let me read on. It says it also directs all U.S. department and agency heads to come up with the new means they could employ to combat anti-Semitism within 60 days, right? All right, which they even said, Donald Duck even said we should bring back the death penalty, you know? So we see where all this is going, man. It's going where the scriptures say it's going. Let's grab that. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right. So he's getting ready to come down with great wrath because he know that his rulership time is up. He's not going to just let go of his rulership. He's going to fight to keep it. All right. So they want to come down with that great wrath. They want to get rid of Jake. All right. They want to get rid of the prophets. But really, they don't have Jake included in their NWO anyway. Jake doesn't have a seat. Now, Jake just randomly equal. Now that America's in his trying to get into his golden age, Jake is equal with him. No, you're going to be down like you never been before. And Jacob's trouble is going to prove that. All right. But he's coming in, man. He said when he said signed away and invest in that $500 billion, saying it's an emergency. We must get this done. It is an emergency. So they're moving faster, man. He's only been in for 10 days. Today's the 30th. He got in on the 20th, and all of this is happening. You got ICE already operating. All right, so heavy moves are being made, man. This is the time to really, all right, get this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and as much as you can while you can, because we're definitely not going to be out there forever. When that anti-Semitism, they come down on that, deeming all of those people terrorists, and if you're associated with them, or you support them, all right, you're a terrorist, and you got to be de-escorted or held in a prison, you know, and it can be, you can have, they can use any amount of tools and force that they need to get you. All right. Yeah, that sounds like Jacob's trouble to me. Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west. And Slakia. But yeah, it makes sense why they let these let all the immigrants through, why they let Venezuela, you know, empty his prisons into this motherfucker. You know, it makes sense why they did all that, because so now that they can bring this, well, these elite, the violence, the violent ones are here, and we must get rid of them and this and that. So now we can crack down, you know, order out of chaos, you know, problem, reaction, solution. You see? Because it wasn't just, oh yeah, we're just gonna have the borders open. No, that was for a reason why they was letting all these people through. You know, and now we're seeing, now you put Donald Duck in there. Now he's going to be the solution to all this. He's going to usher in this golden age. You know, so a lot of stuff is moving, man. All right. Anyway, Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. Right. And you go into that on the Blue Letter Bible, we can grab it. So yeah, we close, man. We're closer than ever. So you got to stay on your watch. You got to stay prayed up, stay connected to Yahweh Bashim Shah. Abide in his secret place. All right, because the Lord is going to be there for his people. Okay, now let's go into this word. Let me play it.
Strong's H 5127. Noose. Noose.
All right, and in the Hebrew, that's nawasah. All right, and it says to flee, escape, right. All right, so the Lord's gonna pit it. He got the situation lined up to where Esau is gonna come down with this great wrath. All right, as prophesied to happen, so it's supposed to happen. All right, and the Lord's gonna lift up a standard to whatever amount of force they bring. All right, whatever tools they may use to come against the elect. All right, the Lord is gonna deliver them. He's gonna have them escape somehow. All right, through power. All right, through angels being there. Whatever, the Lord can just have it to where they show up. They thinking they finna take you, take your family, whatever. All right, and they bust down the door or something. They just don't see you. You know. Invisible. All right, or the Lord just had them turn on each other. That has happened in the scriptures before. Lord could do anything. The Lord can do anything. But we're about to see that power. All right, we're about to see that power. They're gonna come in like a flood. All right, it says to flee, escape. It says to take flight, disappear. You see, it says to fly. All right, to the attack on horseback. All right, it says to take flight. It says to put to flight. You see, so you can escape or you can put them to flight. Meaning what? Meaning fighting them. All right, where they run off, you know. So yeah, this is the time we living in. All right, the Lord is about to show his power. He's about to lift up that standard. When Esau Edom make his move and come down and try to do that eagle swoop, then the Lord has got something for his ass. All right. And we ain't got nothing to worry about because Yahweh Bashim Shah is for us. Let's grab that. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Right. So Esau Edom is going to come down, man. All right, it's going to be a reward if you turn these people in, just like how they're saying it's a reward for these illegals and stuff. All right, see, the Northern Kingdom is starting to feel it first, All right, but then it's gonna be all the tribes, man. Right? And especially if you claim you believe in Yahweh Bashim Shah, because Esau has got you, numbered somewhere in a system, in a packet, in a paper. All right, you're on the list. All right, we're reading it. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities, right? Because Jacob's trouble is going to be worldwide. All right, specifically, mainly in America, where it's going to be at its hottest, but it is going to be worldwide because Jake is in every place and in all the cities and everywhere, because they're scattered throughout the whole earth, man. All right. It says in every place and then and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So this is going to be the trial of our faith. It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Right. All right. Thinking that they're doing good. Right. But really they're doing evil. And they're going to be sending these robots. All right. They're going to use any force necessary. You see? Verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Right. And this is what you have to be prepared for, to lose everything, no matter what it is, man. Because you might find yourself, or some of the elect are going to find themselves with a testimony of being imprisoned. It says, then shall they be known who are my chosen. Right. Because their faith is going to be tried and they're going to pass the test. And they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Right, the Lord is going to deliver his elect. All right, and that's what you got to keep your mindset on, man. So don't be discouraged, because these things are happening, and they're happening pretty fast. But we have Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and the Lord is going to deliver us yet again. All right. And it's going to be a miraculous deliverances. Verse 75. But be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide. Right. So don't be afraid of these things and don't doubt. All right. It's not the time for that shit. All right. Just believe. All right. Just pray to Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right. Because it's going to be a hell of a time. It's going to be a hell of a ride. All right, but Yahweh Bashim Shah is going to be with us the whole way. Just like how he was with Joseph the whole way. Through going to prison, being sold by his brothers and everything. All right. But this is all for a trial of your faith, to see if you believe in Yahweh Bashim Shah, if you fear Yahweh Bashim Shah, because ultimately they're going to offer that him, man. All right. You denounce your God and you take this, you can go back to society. All right. Let me grab another precept. Revelation chapter 2 in verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. So any amount of time you could be in there. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Right. All right. So we know what we involved in, man, and we got to be prepared. All right. And Yahweh Bashim Shah is with us. So who can be against us? The Lord is going to strengthen us. All right. To go through these things. Whoever have to go through, being in a, maybe you find yourself in an EMA camp, you find yourself de-escorted or whatever for the name of Yahweh Bashim Shah under their act of anti-Emitism or whatever, or their order, I say, of anti-Emitism. Well, guess what? The Lord is with you through it all. Just like how Yahweh Shah got strengthened by the angels. All right, you're going to be strengthened. All right. But you have to develop that mindset now. All right, where you're losing your life on this side and saving it with Yahweh Shai when he comes back. And then what? Yeah, you're going to get a crown of life, even if you got to go through a guillotine, because that's written as well. All right, the beheaded, the saints that were beheaded, So here we go, man. We see all of this is happening very fastly, man. Yahweh Bashim Shah is moving in the earth. Okay. And that's basically it. Lord's will, I'll just come back with more news. Until next time, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rachakodash, for giving me the spirit and power to make this lesson. Until next time, Kamar Shalom.